This episode is sponsored in part by Lucky Duck Games. Check out all their new titles, Crime Zone, Tranquility, Yummy Yummy Monster Tummy, coming soon at luckyduckgames.com. Well, thanks for joining me here at Tantrum House Studio D. I'm Kevin Delp. We are looking at board games launching all of November 2021 on Kickstarter and other crowdfunding platforms. I'm looking at all the games that I know about. And if you know of a game coming to Kickstarter in the near future, you're always welcome to email me at Kevin, Kevin, at tantrumhouse.com. Let's get started on today's video, November 2021. These first two launch on November 1st. Karigar Etage is for 2 to 4 players, takes about 60 to 90 minutes to play. It's a worker placement tile laying game about building the Taj Mahal. Power 62 Delta is supposedly reinventing chess. These next few launch on November 2nd. Titania Ascending from XYZ Game Labs is for 1 to 6 players, takes about 45 to 90 minutes to play. This is a co-op flip and write game. You and your friends become Titania's trusted high council, coordinating the liberation of Gaia. Phase 1, you'll be populating your map with the units, and in Phase 2, you're going to use your completed map to support the invasion. Elementile is for 2 players from Darkwood Games, takes about 30 to 60 minutes to play. Made of Dreams launches Selsia for 1 to 4 players, takes about 30 to 120 minutes to play. Upgrading your spaceship and hiring your crew members. Gotaurus Games launches Trinity of Reign for 2 to 4 players, takes about 1 to 2 hours to play. This is a medieval miniatures strategy game. Modiphius Entertainment launches The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim the board game. This is a co-op adventure board game for 1 to 4 players. On November 3rd, Bright Light Media launches Float from the Deep, an aquatic horror survival tabletop game. On November 4th, Daywalker Syndicate launches Wild Realms on Gamefound. This is a set collection game where you'll rally your animal allies and discover the 4 realms. These next few launch on November 9th. Mighty Boards launches Hamlet for 1 to 4 players, takes about 60 to 90 minutes to play. There's lots of buildings, all with different shapes, fitting together in interesting ways. One central hamlet that players contribute to with its own self-forming demand and supply economy. Villagers walk through the hamlet, delivering food to the households and building resources to construct sites. 25th Century Games launches Gartenbau. This is for 2 to 4 players, takes about 30 to 60 minutes to play. You'll collect seedlings, purchase plants, and grow flowers to become the Gartenmeister. Players will be placing and layering tiles in their own tableau. And we'll see Cheese Royale, where you're going to get cheese for your mouse. For 2 to 6 players, takes about 20 to 40 minutes to play. On November 11th, Eagle Griffin Games launches Weather Machine for 1 to 4 players. Takes about 60 to 150 minutes to play, leveraging research and lab experiences to address extreme weather facing the world. On November 15th, Empower Empathy launches from Tiny Sprouts. It's for 2 to 6 players. Takes about 30 to 60 minutes to play. Ion Game Design launches 2 games with 1 campaign on Gamefound. DerrocAr, where you're asserting yourself to the Argentinian presidency in the middle of a historical crisis. And Sammu-ramat, where you'll rule the Assyrian Empire as the queen in the middle of the 9th century. Also on November 16th, we'll see Goblin Uprising. It's a competitive game where goblins will be doing the punching. On November 23rd, Gyaochi Unity launches Pathfinder Arena. This is a board game set in the role-playing fantasy. On November 30th, PSC Games launches Total War Rome the board game on Gamefound. And these next few launch sometime in November, I'm not exactly sure when. Brotherwise Games launches Call to Adventure Epic Origins. It's an all-new edition of the hero building card game. It's playable as a standalone or compatible with the original. It has new features with an emphasis on solo and co-op play. There's heritage cards like elves and dwarves that give you the chance to build characters based on the classic fantasy races. Class cards allow you to choose a role like barbarian or sorcerer and leveling up as you gain experience. But there's also villain cards that can level up too, new double-sided adversary cards, and there's a new campaign mode each session. After defeating an adversary, you get to unlock new cards. Alley Cat Games launches Starfighters Rapid Fire. That's for 1 to 4 players. It's a real-time dice rolling and placement game. And Half a Kingdom Games launches Resurgence. It's for 1 to 4 players. Unlikely heroes lead a group of survivors in a post-apocalyptic city of Moscow. And a game that I missed, that's launching October 26th, that Jonah from our team is actually doing an overview of, is Kinghill. This is for 1 to 2 players, takes about 45 to 90 minutes to play. It's a strategic worker placement game mixed with modern card elements. You're tasked to gain dominance over your rivals using units and spells, send your peasants out to gather resources, or promote them into specialists capable of unique actions and bonuses. Shout out to one of our series sponsors, Mesa Game Lab. With over 35 combined years in the animation and visual effects industry, Mesa Game Lab's artists will work with you to create stunning animated videos and GIFs for your Kickstarter campaign, with options for full 3D environments, 2D animated characters, dynamic motion graphics, eye-catching 3D animation, and Kickstarter page design. They can surely highlight everything your game has to offer. Contact them by visiting mesagamelab.com. Well, I'm just putting out one video for the whole month of November, but I will be back for the whole month of December, the end of November, probably right after Thanksgiving. I'll get that video out. And we're also, as a team, working on a bunch of top 10 videos coming out in December, our favorite games from the year 2021, our favorite Kickstarters from the year, things like that. So definitely check those out, coming in just a few weeks. I would love to hear from you what your favorite games have been this year. Let me know in the comments.